Hello and welcome in our YouTube channel Metallurgical Facts. So in this video series we are doing practice of metallurgical engineering question for RNL Vizag Management Training Exam. So this is part 17th of this video series, and this video series is beneficial for GATE Metallurgy as well as for RNL Vizag Management Training Exam. So if you are preparing for both exam, you can do the practice of metallurgical engineering question, and you may learn many concepts from these videos. Before this, we have already uploaded 16 part of this video series, and those 16 part will be beneficial for boosting your concept in metallurgical engineering. Okay, so the question for this video is, in which type of crystal structure rotational symmetry is not possible? Okay, so they are asking about rotational symmetry. Okay, so the cubic rotational symmetry is possible, in tetragonal also rotational symmetry is possible, and hexagonal rotational symmetry is possible. Okay, so these all options are incorrect, but B option is correct. So triclinic crystal system is unique and it has no symmetry. Okay, so there is no symmetry present in the this triclinic. Okay, so it has only a center of symmetry, you can say, and this is the unique in the sense they are like that: A does not equals to B, does not equals to C, alpha does not equals to beta does not equals to 90. Okay, so that is other than 90-degree, and all are different thing. All A, B, C is different, all alpha and beta and gamma. So for this question, B part is correct for this question. Okay, so the next question is, which one of the following equipment is not used for comminution in mineral processing? Okay, so these are the equipments which is used for ore dressing or for mineral dressing in different processes. Okay, so this is used in ore dressing and mineral dressing. So the first option is jaw crushers, next is magnetic separator, C is gyratory crushers, and D is hammer mills. Okay, so the jaw crushers and gyratory crusher is basically used for crushing. Okay, as the name also suggests. Okay, so this equipment is used in comminution is basically crushing and grinding. Okay, so these two processes combine this comminution. So crushing and grinding is basically comminution process. So jaw crusher and gyratory crusher is used for comminution process, and this is used for primary crushing. Okay, so if you will go into deep, so you should know about this jaw crusher and gyratory crusher. So these jaw crushers and gyratory crusher are used in primary crushing, while this hammer mill, okay, so hammer mill is also used for crushing, also used for comminution process. So hammer mill is used for secondary crushing basically. Okay, so this hammer mill is used for secondary crushing. Okay, so this option is incorrect, this option is incorrect, this option is incorrect. So B part is here. B is magnetic separator. So what is magnetic separator, and in which process this is used? Okay, so for mineral processing we use magnetic separator for concentration process. Okay, and what are the other concentration processes? Other concentration processes are froth flotation. Okay, so froth flotation, gravity method, you must have heard about these methods. Okay, so gravity methods, and also um, uh, elect electrostatic separator. Okay, like that, these are the processes which is used for concentration process. This process is not used for comminution process. Okay, so B part is correct for this question. Next question is from mechanical metallurgy part. So which one of the following appearance shows creep fracture? So they are asking about the appearance of fracture in creep. Okay, so the first option is cleavage. So cleavage is most dangerous form of fracture. So this is most, you can consider as like most dangerous form of fracture. Okay, and that fracture is known as brittle fracture. Okay, so this cleavage you can find in brittle fracture. So the appearance in brittle fracture may be of type of cleavage type. Okay, so the B part is the dimples. So dimple is for ductile fracture. You may find cup and cone or dimples in ductile fracture. And serrations is basically for fatigue fracture. Okay, so these are the appearance of fracture. You should remember this thing. You can make a list of these appearance according to the type of fractures. Okay, and so these options are incorrect because they are asking about creep fracture. So I have already told you, cleavage is for brittle fracture, dimple is for ductile fracture, serrations is for fatigue fracture. So the rest is triple point cracking. So triple point cracking is basically creep fracture. Okay, so if you will find the appearance like triple point cracking. Okay, so triple point cracking is for creep fracture, and for avoiding this creep fracture, creep resistance, we use super alloys. I have already told you in previous video, okay, in details. So here the correct answer for this question is D part, that is triple point cracking. Okay, so the question is the total number of slip system for face-centered cubic structure, that is for FCC. They are asking for FCC. I will tell you for every crystal structure which is possible. Okay, so for FCC, number of slip system is number of slip system. So we are talking about number of slip system, and this slip system basically is the combination of slip direction and slip plane. Okay, so the for FCC the number of slip system is 12. For BCC this is 48. Okay, in numbers. Okay, for SCP number of slip system is 6. For diamond cubic, for diamond cubic means for carbon, for germanium, for SI. Okay, so these are the diamond cubic crystal structure. So these have also 12 like FCC. Okay, and the next one is rock salt. You can remember this because this is the unique one. And the rock salt examples are NaCl, LiF. So this is the type of rock salt. Okay, MgO. Okay, so rock salt type crystal structure they have. So the number of slip system in rock salt is about 6. Okay, so I have already uploaded the slip system and slip plane combination, slip plane and slip direction combination on our Instagram page. You may go through our that post, and you can find that post for better understanding of this concept. Okay, so for FCC this is 12, for BCC this is 48, for SCP this is 6, for diamond cubic 12, for rock salt type this is 6. Okay, so here in this question they are asking about the total number of slip system for face centered cubic structure. Okay, so they are asking about face centered means FCC. So 12 is correct for this question. So C part is correct answer for this question. So you may make a list of these crystal structure and the number of slip system, or also you can find from somewhere, or you can find from our Instagram slip plane and slip direction. You should remember these questions also. For this question is important for gate as well as for RNL exam also. Okay, so C part is correct for this question. So the next question is from hardness. However, this hardness topic is not in GATE metallurgy part, but in RNL exam they may ask this type of question because they in GATE they follow the GATE previous year paper for setting the technical part most of the time, and so you may consider this type of questions for practicing purpose. Okay, so question is which one of the following indenter is used for Vickers hardness test? So they are asking about Vickers hardness test, and you have options, that is Braille indenter, square base diamond, 10 mm diameter steel ball, 1.6 diameter steel ball. Okay, so Braille indenter is basically used for Rockwell hardness. Okay, so this Braille indenter is used for a Rockwell hardness test. Okay, so you must have heard about this Rockwell hardness test. So in that Rockwell hardness test, Braille type indenter is used. Okay, so square base pyramid is basically for Vickers hardness test. Okay, and this 10 mm diameter steel for Brinell hardness. Okay, so from here we can also that this B part is correct for this question, because in this question they are asking about the indenter which is used for Vickers hardness test. So for Vickers hardness test, diamond pyramid is used. Diamond pyramid is used, and this diamond pyramid is also used for Knoop hardness. Okay, for Knoop hardness it is also being used, and for Vickers hardness also. But in Vickers hardness, this is square based diamond pyramid. Okay, so B part is correct for this question. Thank you guys for your attention. Hope you have learned something new in this video, and please give us valuable feedback of this video series, so that we will able to add few more parts in this series before RNL exams. Okay, and subscribe our channel and press bell icon to get notifications. Thank you.